Another Yu-Gi-Oh! Connections Anime Games 2. Before we start, I want you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's get started with this Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. In my last video I have done, it was a video game, another RGP Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game known as Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. That's right. That was based on the anime arc of what? Battle City. And with Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards, you don't know what could have happened. You don't know how it would have been. But I will say this, folks, ladies and gentlemen. There's another one. That's right, another RGB Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game. For the Game Boy Advance, no less. Now you're wondering, what is this video game called? Well, the video game is called Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshiv of Destruction. And that one was based on Yu-Gi-Oh! Waking the Dragons. Now you're like, hold on. Are you serious? Well, there's some key point visuals about it. And, certain events that happen. But, hold on. A villain will always be a villain. Darts is the villain in the anime. In the game, Pegasus is. But he calls himself Mr. Shavatsky. Oh yeah. Trust me when I say we gonna be trending worldwide. Worldwide about this whole thing. Because you know what? In the first episode, we don't see Darts until the first duel in Waking the Dragons. Because Darts asked the Pharaoh, just whisper in his ear, with a little bit of a mind control, telling him to raise the Egyptian god cards to the tablet. And it froze over. It froze up. But in the game, the Egyptian god cards turned to stone. Now you're like, what? Are you serious? Yes. When the opening happens, it shows that happening. Then, unlike the anime, where the Egyptian god cards were stolen, Yugi's puzzle is stolen. That's right, the puzzle. With a Tim in it. Oh my God. Testify. Thank you. Good night. And unlike how he had to do that old dude, as they want to call him in that version, in the game, you do against one of Pegasus eliminators, who we all know very well, Panic. on what? The train. Yeah, the dual train is what they call it in the version. It's like a tournament you got to go through so you can, get off on the other stop. And then there's where you have to resurrect each Egyptian god card. The first one you resurrect is Slifer the Sky Dragon. Just like how Yugi resurrected Itamias. Well, more like freed. And well, it's like you wondering, how did he free him from turning back from being stone? Well, hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Bring it back. Just like how Pegasus sent Yugi another tape like he did in the beginning, he sent him a tape about him worried about the monsters being, mistreated because they came to life. Well, Pegasus and Rare Sheriff of Destruction sent a card video to Yugi, telling about his agents of destruction, chaos, and like and what y'all do not know is they put the manga characters, some manga characters from the manga series, the Puppet Master or Puppeteer, where you dueling him would just be crazy. Just like how Kaiba is dueling Aster. Not Aster, Alistair. And that's where he awakens Fang of Critias. Because once you get... Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Once you win certain battles in the game, you get unlock another Egyptian god card. Which one? This guy here, Obelisk the Tormentor, the man with the raging fist. Oh yeah, one punch KO. Box on, you think you learn something from this guy. Then Mimic of Doom. You know Mimic of Doom, the one who pretended to be Kaiba during the first season and doing Duelist Kingdom. Well, guess what? He's back in Reshell of Destruction, where his field spell is a mountain field spell. That's weird. Ain't that the same type of field spell Mai's supposed to be using? Oh, yeah, that's right. I got the Seal of Orichalcos is more better. 5-point gain. Put more monsters. Oh, and once again, to unlock or free from turn to stone, turn back into a real card again, is you gotta win certain duels to free Ra. Like how Joey freed Claw Hermos. For shame. For shame. Then their first true test of a duel is where you battle against the Dark Brothers. Because you're trying to look for clues to, you're trying to look for clues to, find Pegasus Castle. But you know what happens. You know dang well they ain't gonna tell him. Because just like how dude with Yugi had lost the duel with Raphael, he had to go to that sacred place. To that sacred place to, duel against his other counterpart who was sealed by the Seal of Orichalcos because they claimed he was evil. In the game, he reunites with the Pharaoh, but only for a temporary time. For shame. For shame. And then, in the game, you have to do a tag battle against Panic and the Mimic of Doom, which is like another part to the series where you have to duel against, where Joey duel against Valen, the Armor Master. That's right, I said it, the Armor Master. Do not get it twisted. And the soldiers of Orichalcos, remember how they got surrounded by them? Well, the Chevalier soldiers are the same thing. They're like copies of Pegasus, but ugly. They so ugly when you look at them, you wonder who hurting who. Mm. What a shameful way to go. Then, with the final duel between Raphael and the Pharaoh, you get one more match against Pegasus Eliminators, the Dark Brothers. Two twin brothers who will do so much rhyming, they can drive you nuts. Whether speed decks are not, better. It's just wrong. But you know what I'm saying. Then, like I said before earlier, how to resurrect the God cards, you gotta collect the Millennium items. Just like how darts collect all the duelists' souls, all the people's souls, you gotta collect the Millennium items. So you're collecting something good while he was collecting something bad. Strange. And then you have to duel against. You remember how Yugi had to use all 3 dragons and unlock them to their true forms, Dragon Knights? Yeah, Orichalcos Knights. Well, in the game, Kaiba, Yugi, and Joey use Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, and Red Eyes to attack a resurrected Reshiev of Destruction. Reshiev of Dark Beam. And if that happened, instead of, him fully resurrected, they use to battle against, like in the anime where the Egyptian God cards battle against the Great Leviathan, you use the Egyptian God cards to battle Reshiev of Dark Beam. That's crazy. Very crazy. So with that being said, I'm your boy Chris Blackthorn Harris. Subscribe. Hit that notification. Sorry. Like, share, leave a comment below saying about this Yu-Gi-Oh video. Cause when it comes to my TCG duels, I know how to draw the last card. Do you?